Welcome to the bot update for June 2020, taking our bot from $5,000 to $200,000. We will also take a look at the end of week update to the 5th of July, week 27. I must stress that I'm not a financial advisor. I would like you to pause the video and read this disclaimer and warning. Once you're happy to continue, please feel free to continue watching the video. Welcome to the Profit Trailer bot update, taking your bot from $5,000 to $200,000. This session will be about the update for June. We will also look at week 27 update, as that ended on the 5th of July. A little bit late this week round because I had a few days holiday. Also a slightly different format. We're going to be looking at the Excel spreadsheet predominantly as I put in the figures for the end of the month. So originally we can see here, by the end of June, we were looking to have in the bot a shade over $6,000, $6,024. One thing I should do is highlight this figure because this 5587.25 is an actual figure. So I obviously haven't done that, so let me highlight that. That's an actual figure from last month. So this column here is the estimated total current value in the bot. These figures here are the actual total current value in the bot. So the total current value at the end of the month was a shade under what we wanted to get to, and that was 5924.12. So we can see we actually made $396.19 profit. Compared with last month, we were up 7.09%. As I say, we were a shade under our target of $6,024. I should remember to highlight this in green to signify to me that that is an actual figure, and I should now change that from the estimated figure to the actual figure itself. So if I pop in there 5924.12, hit return, the spreadsheet will then recalculate itself using this base figure of what's actually in the bot now for where I should be at the end of July. So at the end of July I should be around about the $6,388 mark. I've updated this already. The BNB price stands at the moment at $16.87. Of course, that's a few days later than the end of the month because I was on holiday. My BNB holdings are 5.35. One thing we'll notice, unfortunately, the doubling has now moved back 2 months, and that's because I'm slightly under my projected returns. So instead of doubling on this green highlight, it looks like we'll now be doubling, instead of in December, in February. We'll have to see how that continues to progress in the coming months. This is how many BTC I've traded in that month. So as we can see, for the month of June, I've had a far quieter month than I had in the month of May. Month of May, I traded nearly 10 Bitcoins in value. Month of June, I've traded a shade above 3 Bitcoins in value. And that's why we can see we are significantly down on the actual profits month on month. So for the month of May, we had an actual profit of $573. Month of June, an actual profit of $396. So let's move across to the weekly update and the weekly side of this spreadsheet. I've already updated the figures, and as you can see highlighted in yellow just above here, we ended the week at 5928, which was quite a relief because for the last 3 weeks, as you can see, we've been having ever decreasing values in our total current value of the bot. This week we ended up with a total current value up $311, or up 5.54%. The main reason for this is not because we've had a bunch of sales. On the contrary, we are still holding some bags, but where we've had previous weeks where the market has ended up down quite considerably, 8 or 10%, this week the market has recovered quite nicely, which means our total current value has increased significantly. We haven't quite got rid of all those bags yet, unfortunately, and that's why I've got a note on this highlighted section, which you can see because of that little red arrow in the corner. So if I hover over that note, I've made a note to myself that I've added $590 into the bot. Now the figure there of 5928 does not include that 590. So that 5928 is a genuine current value of the bot, which is important. I wanted to demonstrate that to you. So that way we know we've made $311 of gains this week. Not through sales again, but through the value of altcoins and Bitcoin increasing. So what I now need to do is I actually need to come into this cell and I need to add that into my bot to give me a true value. So I simply do that by coming into this cell, pop in an equals at the beginning of it, and I type in 590.17, I think it was. So let's have a hover over that. Actually it's 590.62. So I need to edit that formula and type in 590.62. So the bot standing at the end of week 27 on the 5th of July was standing at 6519.59 because I've added money into the bot. And now that distorts these two figures because we've added money into the bot, which is why initially I wanted to show you where the bot was standing before I'd added that 590 into the bot. Unfortunately, my spreadsheet looks to the average of the profits that we've been making and adds that on next week. As we've distorted it quite considerably by adding money or funds into the bot, that figure there has jumped up considerably. So what I'm probably going to do is, instead of making this a dynamic figure, a dynamic percentage, taking into consideration what's gone before, I'm actually going to put that back to a static figure of 2.94%, and that's what we're aiming to make month on month. So I'm going to put my 2.94 into my estimated weekly profits. My average weekly profits is still going to be an average formula of everything in this box here. Having changed that, it means that this week I should be looking at making $191 using 2.94% rather than 3.37%. And again, the reason for that is putting the extra money in has skewed this profit percentage. I don't really want that figure being skewed. And again, we can see here from the green doubling band, the last few weeks where we've had pretty poor returns, the doubling had moved down to, I can't remember, but it was week 50 or something like that. We've now moved back up to week 44. That does obviously take into consideration the $590 extra we've put into the bot. So let's see where we end up next week. So quickly, in summary, June we were looking for a target of $6,024. We got to an actual of 5,924. So almost on target. Considering the last 3 weeks were pretty poor, not a bad end to the month. July we're aiming for $7,179, and that has been increased because that does include the $590 added in. Week 27th, 5th of July, the actual was 5,928, up by $311 or 5.54%. So market recovery pushed our total current value up quite significantly. So we ended up with a pretty good week, which meant we ended up pretty much on target for the month of June. We added $590.62 to the bot to clear some bags, which means our total current value at the end of week 27, 5th of July, is 6519. Thank you for watching this monthly update for June and the weekly update for week 27th, 5th of July 2020.